Coming up, I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Galactic Nights coming to Hollywood Studios. Also going to be talking about a new Splash Mountain Tsum set, some Beauty and the Beast figures, and finally, I'm going to be talking about a new Disney streaming box. What's up, everyone? It's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It's Monday, and I'm going to be going through some of the kind of stories from last week while I was away on vacation, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a catch-up here. Okay, so let's kick things off with this new Disney streaming box, which was shown off during CES, which is a big electronic show showing bits and pieces off that we're going to be seeing in the future. This one's going to be priced around about $99. It's going to be coming out at some point in 2017. It's going to be based on an Android system, so you're going to be able to watch movies, you're also going to be able to watch TV shows, and also, more importantly, you're going to be able to play games, and it will work with other Bluetooth enabled controllers, and you'll also be able to pick up another one, a specific Disney branded one. The idea behind this streaming box is that it will come preloaded with some movies and TV shows and games, but it'll also be able to stream from different platforms like Disney Channel, etc. No word yet on how it's going to work, if it's going to be a subscription, if it's going to be basically free. Disney obviously want to get in on the streaming service system. Everyone's kind of moving over to streaming platforms like Netflix. Here in the UK and in other regions, they've launched Disney Live, which is a streaming service, which they recently brought the price down and gives you access to the Disney channels, some movies and some sound and music and bits and pieces. So it's kind of like a way of doing it. Also, I think it's a great way of putting it into like maybe kids' bedrooms, and so they can kind of watch this content without having access to everything else that we've got there. Now, for some people, they look at this and go, well, I've already got streaming boxes and I can do this already. But if you are maybe a parent and you want something a little bit more restrictive, this could be a great way. I think it's a good idea myself. And I know I've got friends with kids and stuff. If they could put a Disney box in their thing and they give them access, it lessens them up to getting content that they shouldn't be watching on Netflix, that, you know, with using parental settings and things like that. It's always a little bit tricky. I think this is a good idea. I think Disney, maybe a little bit late, I think they need to jump into this, but there's nobody else really out there doing these kind of streaming boxes specifically for kids, and I think Disney is the right brand to do it. Disney also had a surprise release of the Splash Mountain Tsum set, which you can find at disneystore.com. You can also find it online. It features different characters, including the rabbit, you've also got the bear, you've also got the vulture and stuff. Really cool set if you're into Tsums, but you definitely want to check them out over at DisKingdom.com. In other news, Funko have released some new mystery minis and Dorbz and pop chains based on the new movie Beauty and the Beast, the live action version. You can be able to pick up some Dorbz. There's also like a special chase version of Belle, and the Beast one looks cool. The mystery minis, I suspect we'll maybe even get some sort of exclusive figures as well. These are kind of, I'm not entirely too sure on this one. The live versions of the characters still don't quite sit with very well with me, but wait until I see the movie. And they obviously previously have said that there's going to be some pop vinyls as well coming. You definitely want to check out popvinyls.com for all of the latest information on them, and also join our different groups. We've got a mystery mini group, we've got a Funko group, and we've also got a Dorbz group. So whichever one you're into, you can find that one there, and you'll be able to buy, trade, and sell. We'll just discuss these new figures. But yeah, these are going to be coming in March, just ahead of the movie. So from April 14th, 2017, Disney are going to be launching this new Star Wars Galactic Nights event at Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios. It's going to be an after-hour event, to be a paid event, which kind of gives you access to special things such as Star Tours: The Adventure Continues, Star Wars Launch Bay, Path of the Jedi, Temple, Trials of the Temple. You've also going to have Toy Story Mania is going to be in there, Tower of Terror, The Great Movie Ride, and Muppet Vision, and also Voyage of the Little Mermaid. It's kind of see how they're going to be doing this. This will be available from 7 o'clock until midnight and allows guests to have access to those rides. Their price is $129 each. Now, for me, this is not a great price value. Obviously, the Hollywood Studios is quite quiet now anyway because of all the business work that's going on there at the minute. But if you maybe just go there for the evening, you'll be a bit quieter, you'll be able to get on the rides a little bit quicker. I don't really see how this is offering you anything more than normal. Had this been brought in when Star Wars Land opens up, I could see it being really popular. But yeah, just an odd choice to see this one coming in. I'm getting the idea that Disney are kind of doing these constant sort of upgrades and trying to get people to go in there and pay a little bit more. Personally, I think going to Disney, to any of the parks all day long is a big enough price that you shouldn't be paying to go in extra after it. You know, if you're paying that much to go in there, especially with Hollywood Studios at the minute, with there's so little being there, with all the building work going on, I'm not a big fan of these evenings where you're having to pay extra, because especially if I've gone there on vacation and I'm going to be there all day and I've planned to be there with it, and so, oh, you have to leave at 7 or you have to leave at a certain time, That's no so good when it does like the Halloween parties. Hopefully with this one it's just normal closing and people can stay on. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of this stuff going on. As a tourist going to these places, maybe if you're local it's slightly different and you haven't got an annual pass. But if you've got an annual pass, I can't see why you would want to do that, because you can just do it anytime. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to let me know in the comments below some feedback. I'm going to be introducing a new segment into episodes from now on. I'm going to be looking back at some of the feedback that you've sent me through either comments or Twitter, Facebook, etc. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and be sure to hit that subscribe, like, or follow button, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters!